And Jerry, a fifth home win in a row and thoroughly deserved this afternoon.
Fantastic performance from the players. Felt a bit strange before the game because we hadn't been back here for such a long time, and I said in my pre-match it's good to be back, but I'll be honest, I had a little bit of nerves about me, and in a strange way really. Obviously you get nervous before games, but because we'd lost a couple, it does affect people, staff as well as players. So no, it was a really good performance. I thought the game should have been put to bed. It should have been 4 or 5. I thought the front boys set the tone with the press in the front three. Freddie's great goal, really good composure, good forward runs, good pace, and he deserved that goal as well. So that's 2 and 2 at home for him, which is really good for his confidence. I thought then that obviously the missed penalty, it was held for such a long time, wasn't it? And I felt something weird about it. And then when you miss that one, and then Ross has a couple of really good chances. He should score one with his left foot, and then one where he's shaped it over, should pass it, just past the keeper for 2 for him. And then how the keeper saved the one off of Freddie, I'll never know, after Brunty's done ever so well when he's gone on. So yeah, an all-round really pleasing performance. Fantastic for James Morton to score such a wonderful goal. He's a player of real culture. He's got a wand of a left foot, and perhaps that's a little bit he needs to add to his game. He gets pigeonholed, if you like, into a holding midfielder, but he can go forward, and great execution of the technique, to see it and execute it. He sees passes and sees moments a lot of people never see, and he's a real talent. I'm really pleased for James to get that goal.
You mentioned in there the word composure. We mentioned it as well, what they did on the radio about it. So the defending in the last few minutes where they're still trying to play it out, and after 2 defeats, it's quite pleasing they had the confidence to do that rather than panic stations.
We touched on that all week. We spoke about leadership, we spoke about players taking control out on the pitch that we can't do, which means being confident in doing what you're doing, whether you're going to get on the ball, whether you're confident to still make that forward run. And I think you're right there, Mark. I think the composure, we never looked like we were going to make a mistake today. I thought Ryan Clark in goal was outstanding, came for every cross and took it solid, like he'd been doing a few weeks ago. That set the tone as well for the back three. Joe Romanski's dropped in there and done terrific for us, and those three worked well together. So no, you can go right through the whole team today, and I mean the whole team because the subs. If you look at our bench, what a strong bench that was for us today, and what it meant was I could make 3 substitutions that I was really confident in doing at key times, and all 3 of them had a massive impact on the game. So. Okay, look at it. Performance level very good. Could have scored a few more goals, but 2-0, clean sheet, and back on what we hope will be another successful run.
And the opening goal scored from Freddie Hind, something we don't see very often anymore, where he burst clear one-on-one. The keeper made himself big, but he's so cool. He's had tremendous composure to just walk the ball into the net.
Wonderful. I challenged the 3 strikers, if you like. I said, look, if one drops in short, then the 2 must go beyond. And they looked high, and it looked like we were going to get him down the sides of their lack of pace a lot in the game, and we didn't do it enough. But no, Freddie showed great, as I said earlier, showed great composure. A lot of people would have probably tried to beat the goalkeeper as he came out in a 1v1, but what he does, he manipulates the ball really well with good feet. He's got good composure, you've seen there, and on a bobbly goal mouth there, he's still having to dribble it right in, because I'm thinking, please don't miss from 4 or 5 yards of Ronnie Rosenthal, if you like. But no, he's got great composure, and I'm really pleased for him because he's working ever so hard for us. As I said, he's come in and really bought into what we're doing, as has James, as has Tom, as has Joe Romanski, all the lone players, and it's important we get those right ones in. But this puts us back on again. It was difficult losing 2 games, but we didn't sit away from the process. We said that things need to stay the same. We've had a really good week. The week's won this game. Really good analysis session on Tuesday. We let the players, it was player-led the session then on Tuesday, and then into Thursday, which was really sharp. Lots of finishing, which we need to obviously hone in on as well a little bit.
We don't like to focus in really too much on the officials on these games. I think you've had 11 players booked in the 2 against Slough, which seems very strict and unfair.
Got to go a bit careful because I don't want to get myself in trouble, but difficult game for the referee, I thought. That's the nicest way I could possibly put it. The worst one of it all, it's a blatant penalty on, was it Ross?
Freddie Hines, I think.
Yeah, that got pulled down. Blatant penalty. And then straight after that, he's given another one against us where it's very similar and pushed someone in the back, but it's in the middle of the pitch, so it's easy to do that. The hardest one for me to take is when we're 1-0 up in the game, a free kick's been given here for them. He continues to talk to 2 of our players. They play quickly and he's still talking to their players. The linesman's not set. We've got 2 players out of play because the referee has decided to play on. He hasn't blown his whistle, he hasn't done a restart, and that's caught us, and that could cost us games, and that could cost us results. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's not right. And that's the linesman's agreed with me. He said it's killed him. He said he killed me because his start position wasn't right, and that's wrong. You need to look at that. Decision making's in quick speed. All right, they're going to get some wrong. But those ones there are so difficult as a coach and as a manager to take. They really do frustrate you, and hopefully that gets looked at and they learn from it like we do as coaches and as players.
Unfortunately, it didn't cost a result. And back at home next Saturday against Truro City, which side battling away at the bottom. They picked up a few points recently.
Yeah, no, well organised side. They're certainly come and fight for their lives. They're scoring goals. I think they've lost today or drawn today 2-2. But yeah, they're a difficult team to play against. Like anyone in this league, Mark, we can talk about every single team, and they're all going to be difficult challenges for us. But we're at home, which is, you've rightly said, we're in really good form at home. We're confident. Let's get a few more in here as well. The crowd were fantastic again today, I thought, key. Slough added to it. They brought a few, didn't they? They were quite vocal. But let's get a few more in here next week again, because this has put us back on the run. And as I keep mentioning every single week, it's about consolidating a playoff spot. And that's our aim, and that's our target, and that's where we're trying to head.